Engines roaring, feel the beat, Ryan and John can't be beat, on the Fastlane, so sleek, gotta rev up, hit the street, ooh yeah, Fastlane, all night, feel the speed, feel the light, join the ride, hold on.
And we're back in the Fast Lane, proudly brought to you by Breitling, our friends at Sunderland Private Wealth and eBet. John, start with sad news. Dear friend of the Fast Lane and hell of a just larger than life human being, Eddie Jordan, and his untimely passing. Fight the fight all the way through to the end, and unfortunately succumbed to his illness. But sadly, will be lost. And this weekend's focus in the Formula One in China will be around him and the legacy he leaves behind to Marie and the kids. Sending our love and our deepest sympathies.
Yeah, right. I mean, I got to hear a lot of the conversations you had with him, and I mean, geez, what a legend, and I mean, you guys shared such a lot of passion with the music, so I enjoyed that, the stories and the musicians and things like that. Absolutely. That you spoke about was really special.
In actual fact, in paying tribute to the late Eddie Jordan, this is at our dear friend Ralph's house, a little sneak behind the scenes as we remember just the larger than life character that was Eddie Jordan. So just a little snippet there of me on vocals and Eddie on the spoons.
He loved that.
He loved to play percussion, and larger than life, and a legacy that'll live well into the future in the annals of Formula One. Speaking of which, it's China this weekend as we go racing.
Yeah, I mean, coming off a tricky weekend, I think a lot of the rookies are going to be happy just to have a dry race and maybe not such a wet one. But China, the conditions do tend to change, so we can see that they could be facing mixed conditions. But yeah, I think very exciting Formula One this year. I think there's going to be a lot of sort of teams are going to either perform well or not. And I mean, Williams are getting a 5th place. Kimi Antonelli, the rookie that did really well. I mean, Max hunting down Lando at the end. Lando doing well, holding him off, I think also just shows that he's coping well with the pressure at this stage. I mean, what a race to win. I mean, there were so many conditions in that race. And again, I mean, Red Bull coming under hard criticism around the way they deal with their drivers. Obviously, Max, I think, look, it's true. The car is definitely built around Max. So whoever comes in finds it really difficult to be competitive with the car. Yeah. And I think, Liam Lawson not off to a good start. I love the memes with Sergio Perez going like, "Hey guys," and there's the picture of him on the grass, and obviously Hadjar, the rookie in the B team, going off on the warm up lap. I think.
Whoa, how'd that get in here?
Hope he paid for that.
There's a drive-by, fly-by.
So I mean, he had a tough start, and I think it's again, these kids, they are kids, and people forget that, a lot of criticism, but they aspire to be F1 drivers from the ages of 4 or 5 years old. They finally get a chance. He actually did well in free practice and qualifying.
Licks him.
And he then goes out on the warm-up lap. It is a bit embarrassing. I mean, Helmut Marko coming out with all these sayings, and I mean, it just go.
And Mr. Hamilton Sr. coming up and giving him a nice hug there on in his walk back to the pits.
Yeah, I mean, nice little touch there. Obviously nice for the eyeballs on his brand. So good for him. But yeah, look, it's exciting. China's got the sprint race for the first time this weekend, so that's also cool. Obviously, another early start, Ryan. I mean, geez, even actually earlier than Australia. I think we're talking about hoppers 5 in the morning.
Sure.
So, and then, 2 wheels, no more 2 wheels action. I'm glad.
Local motor racing, though, there is this weekend out at Killarney. There's, there's karting.
Well, there's first short circuit racing on the bikes tomorrow, with being a public holiday, and then Saturday is the Rotax Max guys that are going to be competing.
So that'll be
Killarney
today, because this comes out on a Friday. So today will be being a public holiday. Saturday.
the short circuit racing. Yeah,
Cool.
So,
Listen, we've been so busy. And what else has happened? We've been missing anything
the
else
driver
locally?
training from the Porsche Club.
Porsche Club driver
on Saturday.
training.
So
Good luck
that's
to
really cool.
everybody in their Porsches. It's been a busy week in the Fastlane garages this week. We've had so many cars, including the new Fortuna GRS. And John, it looks like the GRS in the Hilux Bucky might go. We'll tell you about that more in the next couple of weeks. But let's have a look at that Fortuna. And we stopped by Roller Motor City out in Somerset West to go and meet the organizers of Cars and Coffee next weekend that we're going to be at. We're doing something very special out there with the Fastlane. We're hosting something very special. We'll hope that you're going to come along and say hi. Also, we've got our hands on the new JQ J7, as well as a whole lot more. We've got the new Lexus and a Hyundai. Have a look at this. All right, let's go road tripping in the all-new Fortuna GR Sport. And the whole family in the car. And we're going on a family trip. Woo-wee! All right, hi everybody.
Hi. Oh wow, Joel's so smart.
Okay, right.
There's to be a mini plug to put the plug in there, so you can put it right here.
Just figuring out the seatbelts there.
All right, it's a proper family trip in the all-new Fortuna. Everyone comfortable in the back there?
Yeah. That's nice to have my sticker books.
Huh? Is enough room there?
Yeah, plenty.
Okay, just double checking you're all okay. You're okay there?
I am perfect, thank you.
All right, let's get on the road. Seatbelt on. Must say, it looks exactly the same like my GR Bucky.
Yeah.
You want to hold that for a second? There you go. Okay, so let's turn this aircon down just a fraction and let's go. Okay. Right. Yeah, a very familiar place inside here. There we go. 37 degrees outside. Just this air conditioner can be a little bit colder, I think. Or maybe we just started the car. Okay, Rubik West, here we come. Let's go, get out on the open road. So it's quite a hard drive. Just as hard as in my Hilux. Alright, here we go.
A few moments later.
Alright, so traveling for almost an hour in this vehicle out in the beautiful winding roads heading towards Rubik Castile. And we've had quite a bit of traffic for the Friday afternoon. The one thing that's car's missing is a 7th gear. 6 gears, but needs a 7th gear for long distance cruising. Other than that, pretty similar to the kind of ride I've got in my Hilux GRS. It's a very firm suspension on this car. Inside's very similar and the setup's very similar. Ladies in the back, are you okay? How was the ride so far?
Good.
What are your complaints about the back?
Nothing.
Nothing? Was it comfortable in the back?
Yeah.
What didn't you like?
Nothing.
Anything you didn't like?
Yes.
Okay, what?
It's snoring.
The snoring.
Yeah, that I couldn't sleep because I'm not good at sleeping.
There was snoring in the back of the car, which is always a good sign with kids. It means somebody got some rest. So onwards towards our destination, we're almost there. Stop to Rubik West isn't complete without checking out the nightlife. Well, in this case, when you've got kids, a local restaurant. This is Maras. Maras is a winemaker, also owns a restaurant called Maras, and I've gone with a Grenache. It's a very light, very smooth Grenache, and yeah, it's beautiful. Can't wait. We've placed an order for some chicken strips and chips, which they've got for the kids, and we're going to share a pizza and some pasta. Cheers. John, can you believe it? We're less than a week to go, and it's all happening out here at Roller Motor City with the man and the brainchild behind Battle of the Brands. It is Anton. Anton's, listen, I can't believe that in the space of a week, this whole area that we're standing in transforms into one of the best car shows in the world that you organize. Logistically, it must be a nightmare, but what can we expect from Battle of the Brands this year?
So, Ryan, this is going to be the best, most special edition of Coffee and Cars for 2025.
Stunning.
Let me tell you, we're going to have all categories at this event. All categories of cars, from classics through to the latest supercars. Nice. I must say special thanks to Supercar Titans that will bring through a huge amount of supercars. And then there will be classics and any Voetspore is out here. I
Yes,
must tell
of
you
course.
guys, you probably know Johan from Voetspore. He's got a dealership here now. They open here, and there's going to be 4x4s.
Literally everything. Everything under the sun.
I'm telling you, Ryan, everything.
This is the thing that you love about coffee and cars is that you if you love motor vehicles, if you love coffee, if you love good family gatherings, this is it. This is the best of the best. And you've come to the best venue. If I look at venues, people want to go to racetracks and they're going to ask me, but why not come to the home of motoring in the Western Cape? And that's Roller Motor Group. This is definitely one of the best places ever.
I'm telling you, I do a lot of shows. I do at a lot of venues, different venues. And I can tell you, Roller Motor City is just a fantastic open venue. There's open spaces. I can have there will be probably about 500-600 cars at this show.
That is crazy.
And then, on top of it, all the dealerships will be open on that day with the latest models on the floor.
Can you believe it? I mean, what gets better than that? Get here early. That's my only advice to you is get here early. Be a part of the gears, be a part of this coffee and cars. Anton, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to explain to people what's going to happen in this space as we transform this into the first of its kind fashion show featuring sim racing on the one side. I mean, there's so much. We can spend the whole day talking about what's going to happen. But like and subscribe and be a part with us because Anton, myself, and John will be back next week filming live from this venue. It's going to be amazing. Anton, thanks a stack, buddy.
Ryan, thank you for this opportunity, and I catch you guys here on the 30th.
We see you next week, guys.
Cheers.
So I'm from Roller Motor City out to the driveway, and it's a busy driveway as per always. The JQ that John's been driving over the past couple of days, the J7. John, your first impressions of the Chinese brand JQ?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think the styling is, for what you're paying and what you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, And it's been very interesting. A lot of talk around these cars, and the different brands. I mean, there's so many now.
Sure.
Nice for us to get a taste of what they like. Features are really nice. I love the fact that the door handles pop open when you get it. I love that little sneaky feature where you hold the key and you can start the car up from the outside. Look, it's got all the driver assist things that all these cars have. It takes a little bit of getting used to, I must be honest. Really enjoying the car. It's in black. It's got nice finishes. Really looks stylish with the rims that it comes with. So far so good.
Absolutely. From that to a couple of other cars in the driveway this week, the Lexus NX450H Plus. Now that is a mouthful. It's kind of the entry-level SUV from Lexus. Great car, all-wheel drive, hybrid car, so it balances combustion and of course electric. Great little vehicle from Lexus. I've really been enjoying that. And then something else that's different. John, come have a look at this. This is something that you don't see too often of, and especially in this color as well. It's a Hyundai, and a Hyundai Exter. EXTER. A beautiful looking car from the outside, a quirky little vehicle, and totally underrated. From the outside, you think to yourself, boxy little SUV wannabe, but it's not. It packs quite a punch for its weight.
It does, it's sneaky but effective. I love the little wheels,
it's
love
like
the
us.
color.
Sneaky
But what's that National Lampoons? What's that station wagon they used to drive? It reminds me a little bit of a smaller version of that. But great little car. Again, to drive a manual, this manual works so well. I mean, it's been a while since I've used the clutch, but really works. Great car and plenty of space, deceivingly.
Absolutely.
Great little car.
Phenomenal rear and room area and rear legroom space. Also a massive interior as well. So well done to the guys from Hyundai and that Exeter. We'll have some more in terms of Japanese brands because we go from the JQ into the Moto with Roller Motor City. And of course, there's that very special Cars and Coffee happening next week out at Roller Motor City. Diarize that and we'll give you more details next week. Gee whiskers, how busy have we been?
Very.
Speaking of busy, a huge congrats again to our friend Gary Kutzer, the CEO of Century City Conference Centre and Hotel. I popped in there to Gusto. They've got a brand new menu, Monday to Thursday for $240. It'll get you a 2-course meal. It is delightful. I popped in to see Chef Chad and catch up on Gusto Italian restaurant. Go and have a look at this. So, John, very busy week. Well, you've been working really hard and doing your day job. My day job includes me, Success, Phil, and Ricky, the whole team out at Gusto as they relaunch their menu. They've got a brand new menu that Chef Chad has put together. It includes some of the most incredible dishes and really affordable stuff as well. So out at Gusto, and so far we're gonna get stuck into a whole lot of great food filled with love. Once our bellies are filled with love and really good Italian wine, I'll tell you what, if you want to stay over, you can stay over. There's plenty of room to spend some time here, but importantly, come on down to Gusto and come and try the all-new menu that's available to you. It's really a work work of art thanks to Chef Chad and his amazing team.
Delicious salad. What is the soup?
My favorite place to eat, John, you know this, Gusto Italian, Urban Italian. This is the head chef, Chef Chad. And like I said, when I come here, I like to be spoiled. There's a brand new menu on the cards, and it's aimed at not only the lunchtime trade that comes in here, but also just at giving the menu a little bit of a shake-up and a little bit of a zhuzh. Chef, what can we expect from that new menu of yours?
Yeah, so starters I've put out now. You've got a pumpkin and sage arancini bowl with a romesco mayo. Arancini. And then I've got a pumpkin and roast red pepper salad, soup, with a toasted ciabatta. And then I've got just an Italian salad to keep things light and fresh.
I love it. What are we having for mains?
Mains is a surprise. I'll explain it to you when it comes out.
Can't wait. Check
Awesome
this
stuff.
out.
No problem.
Success.
Oh my word, this is amazing.
Course 1, done and dusted, incredible. See this man over here? This man over here is the reason why. This food is amazing. Chef Chad, he put it alarm in the food, eh? Capiche? Capiche? Come with the gusto. Let's try the mains now. Triple cooked fries. Chef, talk us through mains here. What have we got? This looks like a bit of sirloin.
So, 100% sirloin. So this is called sirloin salsa verde. So basically I've got a glazed balsamic on there, some fleur de sel and a better rocket with some micro herbs. Then we have the chicken cacciatore. So that's an Italian hybrid that it's my love child. So that's like olio aglio underneath, and then on top is a chicken cacciatore. It was a baked chicken dish, peppers, mushrooms, onions, but garlic, tomatoes, all the Italian love child things, And then ravioli. So that's spinach ricotta. Ravioli, so little pasta pockets with spinach ricotta inside, and then that's in a creamy pomodoro sauce. So used parmesan to thicken the sauce, and then it's got some radarized Italian herbs in there as well, just to add that extra pungent flavor.
Jeez, I love this. This is a part of the all-new menu at Gusto. Pop on down, Century City Conference Centre Hotel, and come and sample the all-new Gusto menu, courtesy of Chef Chad and the wonderful team out at Gusto.
Oh,
Does it stop? No.
Jeez, look
It keeps
good.
on to the next part. Also this week, we popped into Edgemead High School. Joel
Yes.
Erasmus, we caught up with him.
Very cool.
The old stomping ground, my old stomping
Yeah.
ground. Fairburn, we used to play you guys once a year. Let's see what's happening at Edgemead High School. John, this place is very familiar. I mean, there used to be an epic clash here between your school and my school.
Yeah.
And I can't remember when last you were victorious here in your year. But this, I was the only oak to get a 50 on this field, captaining the first team to a historic win against Fairburn in my year when I was here. Nonsense. It
Listen,
was a
I
massive
felt
rivalry.
Edgemead because I played for Edgemead Soccer Club all the years. So.
It's so lucky being back here, and I tell you what, the school has come on in leaps and bounds. It's now under the curatorship of this gentleman over here, Edgemead born and bred, Joel Erasmus. Joel, listen, the school, it's thriving, it's doing so well. I've joined you on the side of the line of rugby fields, watching the first team in action. From academics to sport to culture, a well-rounded philosophy is what you've brought to the school.
Yeah, so I've been privileged to inherit a really well-run school.
Yes.
So when we were here under Dr. Fenter, he was Dr. Fenter set that academic
Absolutely.
base, and at the time in the early 2000s, Edgemead was one of the top 20 academic schools in the province.
Yes.
And so then Mr. Lawrence, he was the deputy.
Correct.
When
For
we were there, he
100%.
came in and then built all the systems such as the sport programs,
Yes.
all our culture programs. So that base has been there. So I've been privileged to be able to just take it to a place that I believe we need to go into.
Absolutely.
And that's kids believing that they are in a phenomenal school, appreciating what they have, walking with confidence, and then everything else will work itself out. So that's what we're doing now.
And basic things like when you arrive at the school, the kids are very quick to come up and shake a hand. And it was never part of my culture being here at the school, even though, as Joel mentioned, it was very academic focused. And then we always were known, John, to your point, as a great sporting school, from football to anything, to cricket. And you name it, the kids are very competitive. Sport is a huge push. But then finding the well-roundedness, those basic manners when you arrive at a school. And they've got it right in a lot of schools that you've actually been to in your past, where you've noticed that the culture of the school is one that has good manners. The kids are so well-rounded. You come to the school and you feel welcome when you get there.
That's the feeling. So you can't, you can write values on the wall.
Sure.
Like believe in yourself or trust or integrity. But I think that the feeling of your culture of the organization is experienced when you walk into it. You can't say what it is, but you can feel it. And so, like you mentioned, the schools that I've worked at quite traditional boys' schools, some prominent traditional boys' schools.
Yes.
And that's the number one thing that keeps those organizations flying at a high standard.
Yes.
Not the systems that they have placed, but the boys believing in the culture. And then they just pass it on to the next generation. So that's what we're doing here at Edgemead. I am privileged to work with phenomenal people. And when you walked in and hearing the music and the bands in the background, you know,
man.
That was awesome, man.
We used to play dirt bintons. Now they've got a full
Lunchboxes.
orchestra up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But I mean, this leads to then the development of an extension of the school, a new music facility, a new sports facility. There's some exciting projects, and you haven't wasted any time since grabbing the reins. You've literally gone, right, I'm not here to muck about. We've got some things we need to achieve, and we're not going to achieve them next year. We're going to achieve them now. We're going to do them immediately, and we're going to get it done with. So some exciting things for the future of Edgemead High School. It is really a school that I think I've been to the school more in the last 4 months, 5 months that he's been here, than I have been in all 30 years since I've left the school. I mean, that's how great the involvement is, and people wanting to put their hands up in the community saying, well, how can we help out? How can we come and support the school in a bigger way? So well done. Here's to following the progress, following the journey of Edgemead High School, and importantly, coming back to seeing you for the best cup of coffees in this
Best flat whites, yeah.
Best flat whites.
And Prego rolls.
And Prego rolls. So thanks, bud. Looking
Thanks so
forward
much.
to coming back to the school, and Viva Edgemead High School.
Always.
How busy have we been?
Yeah, it's crazy. Look, I mean, I spent some time at the school playing for Edgemead Soccer Club, so yeah, fond memories, and nice to go around the school with you, and all the stories that you had to tell was really, it's nice to reminisce a bit, you know, it's good.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're off for a busy week next week. We're doing something with Sunlam Private Wealth. We're coming to you live from a very, very secret destination.
Oh,
we
bespoke.
can't tell you where it is, but we can tell you it's going to be a whole lot of fun as we bring you the Fastlane next week, Friday. Huge thanks to everybody who did. Am I missing something?
Yeah, because it's been so busy, we actually had a little sneaky test drive on a Porsche Cup car.
Oh, have a look at this, by the way.
We'll bring them more information about it, but this is a sneak preview of us looking at a Porsche Cup car.
Look at this car. What a bumper episode of the Fast Lane this week. Huge thanks to everybody, to Brightling Watches, to eBet, and to Sunlam Private Wealth. Thanks for being in the Fast Lane this week. Like, subscribe, and be a part of the lifestyle.
Engines roaring, feel the beat, Ryan and John can't be beat, on the fast lane, so sleek, gotta rev up, hit the street,